They'll blow you away. Wow. With a breath freshener that's a brush of fresh air.
Wow.
It's Aquafresh Extra Fresh with a breath freshener that beats the leading brand. Aquafresh Extra Fresh. It's a brush of fresh air.
The Peter Pan Fan Club is now in session. Moose, minutes from our last meeting.
About 12 minutes.
Okay. Now, let's review tactics for recruiting new members.
Stick a jar of peanut pan under their noses.
Aggressive, but good.
Tell them there's 780 freshly roasted peanuts in every jar. Yeah.
Excellent.
Give them a bite of your own sandwich.
Polite and unselfish. We're going to need a bigger clubhouse.
If your basement leaks every time it rains, you can stop it with one phone call to the number below. SPU will send a foundation expert to your home free of charge to pinpoint your problem and provide a detailed estimate on how to solve it. All work carries up to a 35-year conditional guarantee. So you can do one of two things: pray it never rains again, or call SPU. Now, 467-7100.
Where is America's favorite place to camp? On the sandy white shores of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the camping capital of the world. With over 7,000 premier campsites for tents and RVs, with full hookups, swimming pools, and other recreational activities, it's no wonder that camping enthusiasts are returning time and again to experience the golf, the fishing, the shopping, the seafood. So call 1-800-356-3016 to find out how your family can discover the magic of camping on Myrtle Beach and the Grand Strand.
Drug smugglers and drug dealers are ingenious in finding ways to hide their illegal merchandise. And so, man's best friend has been recruited to help sniff out illegal narcotics.
Dope dogs. That's what Lieutenant Wayne Semi here calls his drug sniffers. Semi heads up the Metro Dade unit of 13 dogs and men. This is his best friend, Ricky.
Now, what's the temperament that you want for a dope dog instead of a bomb dog, let's say?
Well, we would want the same thing in both animals. The dope dog and the bomb dog, we would like them to be of a hyper nature. He's always bouncing around, anxious to go to work. And they also have to be the kind of dog that would be, that we can use like a toy, a ball, or a reward kind of system.
After each find, the reward. The drug dogs love to play with their toy, a rolled-up towel. The initial training of a drug dog begins with 12 to 13 weeks as a street dog, then 6 to 9 weeks more in the specialty, in this case, drugs. In the airport, the dogs learn to walk the moving bag ramp and sniff. And when they signal they found the drugs, they get the reward.
When he finds the item, either a bomb or a dope, then the alert is different.
How is it different?
Well, in dope work, we call it an active alert. In bombs, it's called a passive alert. Instead of aggressing the item, if it is a motion device or a bomb that's liable to go off or something, we don't want him moving it, pushing it, biting it, whatever.
Makes sense to me.
Because if it goes boom, everybody's dead.
Now, as we watch a dope dog work, what are we going to see? What kinds of signals do you get from your dogs?
The first thing you're going to see when he approaches an item is he's going to find it in the air, and he'll start sniffing around with his nose. Then he'll work it down back to source. And when he gets to source, which means where the odor is coming from, then he will actively aggress that position.
Here's Officer Brian Calloway with Drago. Watch him zero in on the hubcap where they've hidden the drugs. Officer Alan Lowy on the force 8 years with the K-9 unit for 2 years. His dog is Jake. They learned the trade together.
There was times I stepped on his feet a lot, but we made it through it, and it's very rewarding.
What's it like when you're in the car with Jake? You talk to him?
Yeah, sometimes I do, and sometimes I wait for answers, but...
You should know that drug dogs never stop training. And as Lieutenant Semi told us, it's a labor of love like no other profession. 5 of his 12 officers have refused to take the sergeant's exam, because if they pass, they'll be transferred out.
I did that until I made lieutenant. I made lieutenant 2 years ago, but for 10 years, I refused to take the lieutenant's exam because I knew if I were promoted, I'd lose my dog.
So how did you get to stay here?
Well, what happened is that I finally took the exam and there was an opening for lieutenant, and I knew about that. So I went, took the exam, and got lucky enough to be promoted, and I'm still here.
sort of finagled that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
In Miami, this is Solon Gray for Crime Stoppers 800.
Dogs have become invaluable in law enforcement, from shepherds and large dogs used for patrol and tracking to dogs trained to sniff out drugs and explosives. These animals have saved hundreds of human lives. It's time now to review all of the cases that you've seen on this edition of Crime Stoppers 800.
Case number 1 this week is from New York City Crime Stoppers and involves a murder that occurred in January 1989. Wanted for murder is 47-year-old Lloyd C. Clark. Clark is 5'7", 175 pounds with brown eyes and graying hair. He has a high receding hairline. When in New York, Clark was known to frequent the Bushwick area of Brooklyn and night spots in the St. Albans area of Queens. If you have any idea where police can find Lloyd C. Clark now, please call Crime Stoppers 800 at 1-800-922-9999. This is case number 1. Your call and your information will go directly to New York City Crime Stoppers. Case number 2 is from Memphis, Tennessee Crime Stoppers. They are offering a reward for information about a young woman missing since 1986. It was about 9:15 on the evening of November 10th. It was raining. Teresa Ann Butler had left her job at St. Francis Hospital in Memphis and was headed home. She never got there. About 10 o'clock, her husband, who was also headed home, found Teresa's car along a Shelby County road. The engine was running and the lights and windshield wipers were on. There was some damage to a front fender of the car, but Teresa was nowhere to be found. If you have information that can help Shelby County, Tennessee detectives solve this mystery, please call Crime Stoppers 800 at 1-800-922-9999. When you call the toll-free Crime Stoppers 800 telephone number, you will reach Memphis Crime Stoppers. If your information helps close this case, you will qualify for a Crime Stoppers reward. Case number 3 this week involves the search for a Florida rape suspect. Wanted is Sam Langoni, a white man with dark, ruddy complexion. He's 5'9", 155 pounds with black hair and brown eyes. He has a number of tattoos on his arms, including one of a parrot and one of a panther. If you know the whereabouts of Sam Anthony Langoni, please call Crime Stoppers 800 at 1-800-922-9999. This is case number 3.
That's all for this edition of Crime Stoppers 800. Next time on Crime Stoppers 800, you will again have opportunities to help solve cases from the files of Crime Stopper units all across the United States and around the world. We'll see you then.
Linda Hirsch dishes the dirt on your favorite soap stars.
Find out how you can look 10 pounds thinner in your bathing suit.
And you'll meet faith healer Barbara O'Malley Monday.
This quality Craftmatic Model 2 adjustable bed costs 50% less than this quality nationally advertised brand name flatbed. 50% less. That's right. For 50% less, you can enjoy the comfort, luxury, and convenience an adjustable bed brings to your bedroom. Read in bed, watch TV in bed, relax and elevate your head, back, and feet. Plus, get the best night's sleep of your life and do it for 50% less than the cost of this quality flatbed. Call toll-free now to get the facts free by mail about Craftmatic's Model 2 bed that adjusts electrically at the touch of a button, supports your entire body effortlessly in any position, yet costs 50% less than this flatbed. Don't buy any bed until you get our free catalog by mail. Call for it now. There's absolutely no obligation.
Call 1-800-227-5300. That's 1-800-227-5300 toll-free. Call 1-800-227-5300.
Meet actor James Avery plus Grammy winner Sandy Patty.